If you've ever thought about starting your own business, worrying it'll crash and burn, you're not alone. With so many ventures going under in just a few years, it's smart to ask, how do you actually build a business that doesn't fail? At ProfitPowerhouse, we've dug deep into the data to find 6 business models with the lowest failure rates, and we're breaking it down for you step by step. These aren't just guesses or hype. This is backed by real numbers, real strategies, and real people who've succeeded. So if you're looking for smart business ideas or low-risk businesses to start today, you're in the right place. Let's get started. 1. Laundromats. The surprising cash cow. First up, laundromats. It might sound old school, but this simple business model has a shockingly high success rate. According to studies from companies like Laundrylux and Speed Queen, laundromats maintain a success rate of over 90% over 5 years. Why? Because clean clothes are non-negotiable even during a recession. People always need access to washers and dryers. At ProfitPowerhouse, we love laundromats because they check 3 important boxes. They're easy to run, they can be semi-passive income sources, they don't require a massive upfront investment. With coin-operated machines and minimal staffing needs, your biggest workers might just be your equipment. You can even operate laundromats remotely using contractors or part-time staff. Whether you're buying an existing location for around $100,000 or scaling it up into a $3 million setup, yes, that's possible. The barrier to entry is much lower than you'd think, and that makes it an incredible first business move. 2. Rental properties. Classic wealth builder. Next, let's talk about real estate. There's a reason why 90% of millionaires have owned property. The rental property business has an 85.3% success rate, and that's because it's built on stable, tangible assets. Rental income creates consistent monthly cash flow. If you've got tenants covering the mortgage and a little extra on top, you're building equity without touching a hammer. Plus, the tax benefits are huge. Depreciation, 1031 exchanges, mortgage interest deductions. At in appreciation, real estate grows about 4% annually, and you've got a slow but powerful wealth building machine. Sure, prices may fluctuate. California, for instance, has seen drops of 20 to 30%. But if you buy smart, hire a property manager, and run your numbers right from the start, this is a reliable, long-term play that rarely explodes in your face. 3. Self-storage facilities. The hidden gold mine. If you want real estate income without tenants, pallets, or trash, self-storage could be your answer. These facilities are becoming one of the most resilient asset classes since the 2008 financial crisis. Studies from Rhino Building and others show a 92% success rate in this space. Even better, thanks to tech, you can run these facilities without even being there. Think keyless entry, remote security systems, automated billing, digital contracts. You can literally operate it from your phone. And small upgrades like a fresh coat of paint can significantly boost the property value. That's high value add potential with relatively low management hassle. So if residential real estate isn't your thing, and you're looking for something scalable and modern, self-storage might be your perfect entry point. 4. Transportation and delivery. Move things, make money. The explosion of e-commerce has created huge demand for transportation and last-mile delivery services. From small courier businesses to Uber driving to full-on logistics operations, this category averages a 76.4% success rate. You don't need a fleet to start. You can lease or finance a single truck or van, and even turn a side hustle into a full-time operation. Some entrepreneurs generate $200 a day or more just running local delivery routes. This space works because it meets a constant need, getting goods and people from point A to point B. And since your main cost is usually just the vehicle, it's easy to start lean, scale slowly, keep overhead low, and focus on local routes. That's the smart way to grow here without overextending. 5. Vending machine routes. Simple, scalable, smart. Now for a seriously underrated business, vending machines. You might roll your eyes, but these machines are a brilliant low-capital business, with startup costs as low as $3,000, $5,000, or even less. For used machines, you can be cash flow positive almost immediately. What makes vending machines so attractive? High margins, flexible hours, minimal management, and they teach you essential business skills, logistics, inventory management, and even basic marketing. One of our favorite examples at ProfitPowerhouse is Candace Nelson. the founder of Sprinkles Cupcakes, who turned vending into a viral empire with her cupcake machines. The success rate here ranges from 80% to 90%, depending on location and strategy. Start with one machine, learn the ropes, then expand your route. Eventually, you could even bundle and sell your whole route to a larger operator. 6. Senior care centers, a demographic megatrend. Last but not least, senior care. This one surprised us at first, but with the US population aging rapidly, there's more demand than ever for assisted living and in-home care services. Even better, many senior care centers are backed by state and federal subsidies, Medicaid waivers, city grants. You don't need to buy a giant facility to get started. Many successful operators begin by leasing or buying a small home, getting the proper zoning, and starting with just a few residents. Yes, there are certifications and regulations to follow, but the barrier to entry is lower than you'd expect, and the demand is rising every year. If you care about making an impact and want to build a high-trust business with long-term potential, this could be the opportunity for you. Final thoughts. Choose your first business wisely. So there you have it, 6 businesses with the lowest failure rates: laundromats, rental properties, self-storage facilities, transportation and delivery, vending machine routes, senior care centers. If you're serious about building your future with a business that lasts, choose a model with predictable cash flow, tangible value, and room to grow. Remember, your first win is the most important. Success builds confidence. And at Profit Powerhouse, we're all about setting you up for long-term success with smart, data-backed moves. If this video gave you value, hit that like button, subscribe to Profit Powerhouse, and drop a comment below about which business you'd consider starting. More powerful business breakdowns coming soon.